Alright, so now we are going to take a nice, relaxing trip back to the Magmore Caverns. You know, the slopes are great, but... jeez. Slopes are great, but Samus is not feeling the cold anymore. So we are going to go back to the Magmore Caverns and go through the icy tunnel here. And isn't the boost ball so fun to use? And of course, you can't use the boost ball while you're in the hologram. That's completely out of the question. But once we go down the elevator here and back into the Magmore Caverns, there will be some opportunities for us to use the boost ball there. Such as right now, because we're going in a tunnel, and unfortunately it's not the best location for it, but still okay. Alright, so now remember when I was telling you that this is like the only place that has a branch? So we're going to go over to the other branch that we tried to go to first, but it wasn't time for us to go to that place yet. These security cameras are just so obnoxious, and I have so many missiles that we're just gonna take them out. Let's see if there's any interesting scans in here. I kind of say the answer to that is no. And by interesting, I mean interesting for us from a gameplay perspective. Yeah, none of these are scans that you need to get to hit 100%, but I guess, you know, we did it anyway. So, all right. Now that's where we came from. We're gonna be going straight ahead, and oh, come on, Samus. And this camera we're gonna ignore. And we're just gonna go through this pleasing hexagon-shaped tunnel here. And now we've got some magma jets. Don't get hit by the magma jets, Samus. Now this is a charming room. Obviously got another one of our friends, the lava worms. And look at him strafing these shots here. So you gotta wait till you get a good shot. He's like moving around, it's not a good time to take a shot. Yeah, I was gonna say, that should probably be close. Alright, then to get across here, this is actually kind of tricky. Because this dude, he doesn't think twice about putting you right in the drink. So you have to kind of time it, I guess. There we go. So now we're gonna take a nice tube ride over to the other side of this room. And you see we've got these boxes, right? Now we've got this area. This is gonna be a little nerve-wracking because, well, you'll see why. So you got this nice narrow catwalk that they made for Samus here. Gotta be a little careful, because you better believe if you fall off, you're taking a bath in the lava. But you got this Missile Expo at the end of it, so that's nice. And so yeah, that's Missile Expo number 2 of 3 in the entire Magmore Caverns area. So now we'll just exit out the normal way here. And, you know, we got some more lava plumes, no problem. Just, okay, we got another magma worm. And you can kind of cancel his attacks if you time him right, so that's kind of nice. But the problem is that that takes like 5 times of using the charge shot instead of 4. Or I think you can probably take these guys out with only 3. With good timing. Okay, so now we are in Talon Overworld West. And Talon Overworld, of course, we've been there before. But some stuff has changed since the last time we've gone there, and most notably, we have the boost ball. So using the boost ball, we're going to be able to make our way up a delightful half-pipe structure that we're going to find in here. And that is going to enable us. Let's see, we scanned this guy yet? Yes. Take a charge there, but got the missile expo. Yeah, there's a missile expo underneath this bridge here. I was actually surprised that they didn't make me get in the morph ball mode to get that one. I, of course, would have because I love the morph ball. Alright, here's some of our beetle allies. Oops. Let's double check to make sure we scanned. Yeah, okay. We for sure scanned those guys. Those guys are all over the place. But yeah, those are our beetle allies. They saw we were getting close, low on health, so they had to come in. They all have power-ups. They're nice people, actually. They just want a hug from Samus. Now, if you're like me and you struggle to make obnoxious platform jumps that you should be able to make, then this next power-up might be for you. Right. So we're going to shoot this guy because that jump is annoying to have to redo. And so this is a harasser plant. Ooh, we have not scanned the harasser plant yet. Okay. So yeah, it's a harasser plant. That's what they do. A good way to kill them is to shoot the little harassment spores that they shoot out, the green things, because those will explode and the plant will get harassed instead of you. Yeah, we already did the tangleweed. Definitely already did the tangleweed. Tangleweed is nice. It's just slows you down a little bit. All right, so in here is where this half pipe is, and of course we got some beetle allies, and get them cleared out here. And so now that we have the boost ball, we can. Oh yes, okay. All right, we can get up here, and that is going to enable us to get to this area. This is a morph ball bomb gate, and it's followed by 2 more morph ball bomb gates, which I'm not sure what the idea behind that was. I mean, I solved the puzzle once, right? Like, what's the purpose of making me solve it 2 more times? Oh, you. What a joker. What a joker. I'm not stressing out about getting hit too many times because, you know, we got the ship. Look, there's the ship. Let's just jump off this ledge and go back to the ship to save and lock up our progress, right, guys? But first, we're going to go in this room here. This is where one of... Okay, so I know I already said the boost ball was my favorite item in the game, but that's like if you're asking my heart. If you're asking my brain what the best item in the game is, it is absolutely this one that we just got here, the super platforming boots. And I'll show you what they do in just a second here. Like, look at this jump. It's so high. Oh, but we have 2 jumps now. So the super platforming boots. Oh, you actually can get to the ship there. I was just lazy. They give you 2 jumps. So that's great, obviously. If you are like me and you struggle with doing some basic platforming stuff, these things are just top tier. So, you know, you can jump around. Actually, let's while we're at the ship, might as well. There's a missile expo that's like right, it's right in the tunnel behind the ship here. So you see where this tangleweed is. So yeah, that's there. Let's go ahead and save the game again to lock that one down so I don't forget about it. And okay. So now that we have the super platforming boots, our next stop is going to be Phendrana Drifts again. And what's cool about... I like get super paranoid about these doors here, man. So what's cool about the super platforming boots is that in addition to the fact that they make like all of the like previously challenging platform hits a lot easier. They also make it so that like that one there, I was able to be lazy on that jump because I could. So in addition to that, they also, yeah, okay. That guy over there, he messes up my L jumps. That's his like hobby, I guess. But yeah. So in addition to the fact that they make some jumps easier to hit, they also make certain other jumps possible to hit. And that is what's going to happen in Phendrana Drifts. Oh. Alright, you know what, buddy? I'm not locking onto you anymore. So that is going to be the case for some of these jumps in Phendrana Drifts. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. So yeah, you don't want to shoot the flower, you want to shoot the little green thing. And the green ball thing that it exudes is going to explode on the flower and make him think twice about being a harasser. So okay, now we get in this room again. And we go back down to where the Magmor Caverns one is. Take a hit from our beetle allies. Sorry guys, we're not caring about you right now. Already got the Missile Expo in here, so we can just jump right over that bridge and get back into the transport. Alright, so now I'm gonna take a nice leisurely trip back to the slopes. And we're going to see what we can see over there. Through the Magmor Caverns. Because as we mentioned before, the Magmor Caverns is the access tunnel of this game, I suppose. So this is not the place where we're going. That's going to be once we get another power-up. We can go to that final segment of Magmor Caverns. Who feels like ignoring the lava worm and YOLOing it? Because that's what we're going to do. Nice close-up shot, by the way, of the lava worm's mouth. That is a very excellent... If we were a National Geographic photographer, yeah, we're ignoring that too. Geez. The lava flumes pushed us down into the lava. This guy we are not ignoring because he's in our way. And one more. Alright, so we are going to do the YOLO strat. And the YOLO strat is nice. It's a little less exciting to do on hard mode, because you do have a lot more HP that you lose when you get hit by those things, but it still is a pretty viable strat, in my opinion. And that puzzle does take quite a while to do. Not particularly sporting to take these guys out while they can't see us, but you know, Samus is a privacy activist, so really objectionable to have these cameras all over the place. Alright, so now we're going to go onto the fat platform, and we're going to have to shoot the puffer. And energy low, jeez. Aye. That is, again, my fault for being lazy on this stuff. But sometimes the YOLO strats are fun to do. I think, yeah. There is another one of these, and yeah, the strafe was a little late that time. So now we're going to make a very trivial jump onto that thing that we would never dream of missing. Just for fun, we're going to let the gas cloud dissipate so we don't lose any health gratuitously. And then we're just going to boost through this not fall in the lava. And goodness me, that alert sound is kinda annoying. Just savor this loading zone / elevator music while we don't have to hear that sound. And at this time, we're gonna lock it down again. Who could resist, right? Am I right here? Come on. The icy tunnel. Alright, so now we're gonna need Samus's power of being able to jump. Because the save station is kind of across the way. And we're just gonna take a quick trip over there to lock it down. And there we go.